We are creating adventure cruising guides to the San Juan Islands. I'm Lindsey, this is George, and our furry friend Jake. Found an agate! In this episode, we anchor in Fisherman's Bay and search for all the adventures Lopez Island has to offer, which is a lot, so grab a drink and enjoy the ride. Whether it be by foot, by dinghy, or our bicycles, we will be exploring Fisherman's Bay Spit Preserve, Lopez Village, Hummel Lake, Barn Owl Bakery, Horse-Drawn Farm, Oddland County Park, Shark Reef Sanctuary, and Iceberg Point. Located on the west side of Lopez Island, the entrance to Fisherman's Bay is narrow and is advised to enter and leave during high tide. Low tide can easily lead one to run aground. The anchorage here is well protected, with a muddy bottom and plenty of room. The best thing about a big protected bay is it's great for paddleboarding. Jake gives it a 9.5. But the real treat at Fisherman's Bay is the Fisherman's Bay Spit Preserve. This 29-acre park includes 1 mile of pristine Pacific Northwest beach, with a mix of sand and small pebbles. I personally love combing the beach at low tide for agates. Our favorite time of the day to head out to the spit is a little before sunset. We usually cruise in on our dinghy and tie up to a log. A trail loops around the preserve at less than a mile, hugging the coastline of Fisherman's Bay. Walk leisurely and you are bound to see an abundance of wildlife. Next stop is Lopez Village. A short dinghy ride to shore, past the Marina Restaurant, past option 1 for dinghy dock, and at last tie up to the furthest dock closest to town. Less than a mile walk to town, this charming little village is always a treat. We never skip out on coffee at Isabel's Espresso, followed by a Wi-Fi sesh under the big tree. The small village has a lot to offer, from a bakery, a juice shop, ice cream, grocery store, live music, beach access, and the museum. If you are like us and happen to never be on Lopez Island on a Saturday for the farmers market, You can always pre-order local made bread and pastries from the Barn Owl Bakery, only 2 miles from the marina. Across the street from Barn Owl Bakery lies Hummel Lake. A few communal boats are available at no cost to the public. And a few trails wander around the forest and lead to a dock on the southern end of the lake. A great place to eat your entire loaf of bread. We definitely didn't do that. A short bike ride, about less than a mile from Hummel Lake, will take you to Horse-Drawn Farm. It's a great place to stock up on local produce, meats, and flowers. If you keep heading north on your bike, you will come across Oddland County Park, with one of the best campgrounds on the island and a gorgeous sandy beach. Be sure to check out the Sunset Trail for epic walk-in sights and great viewpoints. But don't miss a chance to walk away from crowds along an endless, sandy beach. Circling back to the marina, make sure you grab one of the best burgers in the San Juan Islands for lunch at the Marina Resort Restaurant. And keep an eye out for all of the wild bunnies. Heading south from the marina, you will pass some of the most beautiful pastures filled with cattle and sheep. This stretch of road is our favorite part of the island to ride our bikes. Heading towards Shark Reef Sanctuary, a white church sits at the top of a small hill, overlooking miles of beautiful farmland. A few miles past the church is Shark Reef Sanctuary. A short but beautiful magical walk through the woods will lead you to the rocky coastline. We like to time it with a flood tide and watch the current rip through the channel. At the southern end of the island lies Iceberg Point. With over 3 miles of trails, you can easily spend an afternoon enjoying the park. Fog tends to hug the coastline here, sometimes for days. but stay long enough and the fog may clear, giving you some great views of the Strait of Juan de Fuca and the Olympic Mountains. Thanks so much for watching this episode. We hope it inspires your next trip to Lopez Island. And stay tuned for the next episode as we show you what summer sailing is like in the San Juan Islands, before jumping to another cruising guide.
Oh shit.